Okay, hello everybody.
This bars were size directly from the horse's own mouth. And also, I will show you why some American women are especially triggered by this trend and what exactly are the arguments. But first off, what is a passport bro and why are bros taking up their passport in the first place?
Put it simply, a passport bro is a term used to describe a Western man who leaves their country in order to find a woman from a non-Western country. There's many reasons they do this. Some can't find a partner in their own countries, some are seeking more traditional relationships, and some just have a preference for foreign women. It's a
Okay, yep, these are all true. Okay.
controversial topic because a lot of Western women believe that it's exploitation. Now, exploitation does happen, but this is a bad overgeneralization. And
See, that to me that doesn't make no sense, man. Yeah, there are some people who are gonna get taken advantage of and stuff like that. Like any person in the world, there are some bad eggs. But I mean, for the most part, most of the guys are just looking for love. At least that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why the women in the Western world, or I guess again America or Canada or whatever. I don't know why they're just thinking so negatively or so bad, I guess, about it. So yeah.
reason it's bad is because it insinuates that all women from these countries are either desperate, uneducated, or deceitful, which is just not true.
So how do American women feel about these passport bros? Well, they are coming in with some heat, but it looks like passport bros and their foreign women are ready for them. This is very interesting.
When you pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that
need them. Women that need
women
them.
are raised to be wives.
Okay, without that comment, what though? The Philippines, they can speak actually very fucking good English. Colombia, I would say, I mean, as long as the guy speaks Spanish, or as long as the guy knows at least a little bit of fucking Spanish, then he's good. But I mean, yeah, like that right there doesn't really make a whole lot of fucking sense. At least not to me, but yeah.
So let me correct this. The Philippines rank 18 out of 112 countries in the world in English proficiency. So yes, they are pretty good when it comes to English.
Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives. Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No,
Why? I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas
If
to find
men are
husbands?
traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that is a good thing.
A lot of the men I know that go overseas to find wives are not great dudes.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, they're pervy.
Only men who like to go overseas to find a partner is men who like to prey on vulnerable women. Because when you go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or Eastern Europe or wherever these places are that are overseas, I'm assuming you mean they're more biddable, that they're less outspoken, they don't demand anything of you, that they're just happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life of no opportunity.
That's something that I don't fucking agree with, because I mean, like, if you date somebody overseas or like within the US or whatever, they're gonna fucking ask you to do stuff. They're gonna try to, get you to do something or blah blah blah. It doesn't matter doesn't matter what kind of girlfriend you have. They're gonna get you to try to do something. Shoot, my girlfriend, from overseas, and she tries to like get me to do stuff like all the freaking time. Yeah, like it doesn't matter if you have a girlfriend in the US, or if you have a girlfriend in another country or whatever. They're gonna try to get you to do something, or try to, yeah. So I think that's pretty freaking stupid what she just said.
What do you mean by that? And have spoken. They coming at this lady hard for doing this video. Think she down in Passport Bros? They came at her instead. Look at all these Filipinas. Heal, my dear. A queen doesn't break another queen's crown. I'd be happy for them and celebrate. They don't like that this lady made this video about us Passport Blue Book gentlemen. Another comment. Jealousy and bitterness is in her. It's so obvious.
We don't talk enough about how Passport Bros are just predators.
I'm not a predator if I sleep with women in America, but if I sleep with women outside of America, I'm a predator. Got you. Guess that means you should stop.
That sounds so dumb. That sounds so dumb. That doesn't make no sense. Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm sleeping with people in different states too, right? You live in Florida. Don't sleep with somebody in Chicago. You're a predator. Logic.
So how do these foreign women feel about this trend? Well, it looks like they love it, and they are actually welcoming Passport Bros and aggressively defending them online. It's crazy.
First, it's none of your business. Second, it's their money. It's their life. And it's not foreign women's fault if American men fall for them instead of you. You must understand, like us Filipino, we are naturally sweet and naturally compassionate. Doesn't matter if you are our boyfriend, husband, or lover. If you are just our friend or cousin or whatever, neighbor, we are naturally like that. Okay? And that's what they like about us because we are just sweet. We're very personable, understanding, caring. It's not because we are submissive. We're not submissive. You ask my husband that, he will tell you I'm not submissive. We are just naturally family-oriented people, that's all. And you can't deny the fact here in the United States, it's not like that anymore.
Dear Passport Boys, dear Passport Bros, stop calling yourself Passport Boys and Passport Bros. Are you going to the Philippines to look for a Filipina queen or what? So stop calling yourself Passport Boys and Passport Bros. Start calling yourself Passport Kings. That's right. You are a Passport Kings.
And I've had good relationships in my life, but I have never felt like a king or got true king treatment until I went out of this country.
Facts.
Where you're praised, especially as a...
Yeah, no, that's fucking facts right there. No, I agree. Because, like, in the US or whatever, if you try to find love, it's either gonna work or you're just not gonna find anybody. So yeah.
Black man, and one, I'm from America.
Yeah.
And two, I'm black.
For being you, right?
It's like the world is yours whenever you leave this country.
Listen, I've traveled over 12 countries. He's absolutely correct. Case in point, he's in Thailand.
Well, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay.
And one of the 12 countries that I've been to is Thailand. And what you just saw is absolutely facts. Passport Boys, we up.
Women of Korea, the Passport Bros have arrived in Korea, bro. Oh.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Shit. I thought South Korea was safe from Passport Bros. But they're here. I just saw a TikTok. It's a Passport Bro. Please be careful if you see an aging white dude who's balding.
American men, most of them are global 8s, 9s, 10s. On a global scale, they are the top. If you make more than $30,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of the world. Most American men, just on that one metric, are literally more attractive, again, just based on money. So it's not easy, it's normal. This is normal.
Yeah.
Walking around and seeing no fat women, it's only in America where everyone's fat and all the girls have to compete with nobody and they have access to the top men of the planet. As a man, there is no worse place to be than America.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Yeah. But look, if you're trying to date in the US and like you have health issues or like you just don't. Yeah, no, that's very, very fucking true though.
With Passport bros. So I was thinking about this. Why do they care? Why do they care that men are going their own way and finding women in foreign countries? Why are they so upset? Why do they call them dusty and useless and then get mad that they're leaving? They don't want them, but they don't want them to leave. And why are they making these videos? To tell us how they don't care. And it finally struck me. The video is not for the passport boys. The videos are for their orbiters, the friend zone men. They want to make sure they don't get this idea in their head that they can go somewhere else, that there are other women available to them if they just leave the country. They need these men to stay in their orbit, to keep validating them. That is what they're terrified, is they will lose the influence they have amongst the few men who still put up with.
My take on passport bros as an American who's lived in the Philippines for 2 years is that most Filipino women who are dating foreigners, they know English very well. They're smart. They're not uneducated. They definitely know what's going to happen and what's going on, and they know the expectations of what a possible marriage might entail. The part where I get a little worried is I've seen a lot of passport bros be, first of all, predators as young as 13.
Yeah, no, it's very true. Yeah, no. Some of the people or some of the guys who do go to like the Philippines or Asia or South Asia or whatever, some of them are a little bit, some of them can be predators and stuff like that, so yeah.
13 years old. And second of all, they seem very, very hurt and just like really jaded towards American women and kind of controlling and just really aggressive. So that would be something to consider as well if you want that type of personality as a partner. And also, when people move to the US, they have a foreign spouse. Sometimes, not always, sometimes that foreign spouse is isolated, doesn't have very good connection. So if anything were to be bad or if they would need any help, I'm just worried that some people might not have the resources to get the appropriate help or support or community they need. But I don't care who you guys marry, if it's a foreigner or not. Obviously, I'm married to a foreigner myself. But I think there are just some parts to be cautious about. And then also just remember, a lot of American women have had really bad experiences with men. So when they see like that kind of rough personality go into another country and having women there, they might just be a little upset or triggered because they don't want women to experience things that they have also experienced. So that's my take.
In China, if you're a woman, single, and over 30, you are called 剩女, which means leftover woman in Mandarin. In Cantonese, you are called 羅底橙, 賣剩蔗, and 攝做辣, which means orange at the bottom of the basket, the sugar cane that didn't get sold, and the thing used for filling the gap of the stove.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, okay.
But if you're a man, single, and over 30, you are called 钻石王老五, which means a diamond bachelor in Mandarin. In Cantonese,
oh, wow, come on now. Wow. Okay.
You're called 笋盤, which means quality real estate.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm out, guys. If anybody watches this, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Or mostly just like it. I don't even care if you fucking subscribe to any of my stupid videos. Just like this freaking video, So yeah.